I would pass out a lot. I would be super lightheaded, super dizzy. I'd be on the floor in, a minute, like complete loss of consciousness.
18-year-old Ruby has just finished high school. She became addicted to vaping when she was just 14.
I used to have 6 or 7 at a time in there. Every draw could be like that.
At her peak, Ruby says she was doing more than 3,000 puffs a week.
It seriously becomes an issue when it is the first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning. Like, you wake up and you go, where is it? Where's my vape? And it's the last thing you do before you go to bed, like, I'll just have one more hit of the vape. I would do it all the time at home, sometimes in front of my parents. If their backs were turned, it would just be a quick, just because it is so easy to hide.
We're looking out for the usual things that you look out for with your kids. So we're looking out for cigarette smells, looking for changes in behaviour in case they're drug affected, if there's any alcohol. But with vapes, there's literally no sign at all.
Sorry to interrupt, but there was times that you'd noticed in the mornings, if you have your first hit of the morning, it's such a vast, quantity of nicotine that you're taking in. The amount of times you've gone, why are you shaking?
Oh.
And I'm literally like uncontrollable. That's because of I've just taken a big hit of the vape.
Her addiction became so bad, she found herself going through the rubbish bin.
There was a dead rabbit with its head cut off. And right next to it is the vape. And I'm not even like, ew. No, reach my hand in there. I'm like, this is so good. Like, I'm so happy I found this. No hesitation. Yeah, disgusting. It's so embarrassing.
Ruby came clean to her mum, who works at Cancer Council New South Wales, and she decided to quit.
It's absolutely heartbreaking to see your kids hooked on something, to see your kids not have control over their lives.
In Australia, vaping is illegal for anyone under 18. Yet in New South Wales alone, it's estimated more than 30% of young people have tried e-cigarettes. Alarmingly, 80% of New South Wales teens who vaped found it easy to obtain e-cigarettes from multiple sources, including retail outlets, other people, or online.
So clearly, e-cigarette companies are really hoping to addict a whole new generation of young people.
Emma Saliba from Vic Health says that the industry is producing vaping products to appeal specifically to young people.
They're available in a whole range of flavours, such as chocolate milk, strawberry kisses. Pick a flavour, there'll be one for e-cigarettes. They also package the products in bright colours, and they make them appear like other products like makeup cases, highlighters, or pencils and pens.
90% or more of my friends and classmates use vapes. I have never found it difficult to find a vape. Young kids, like in my years and everything, have started, little entrepreneurs. It's a way to get some quick cash. You import them in bulk and then sell them to your friends.
Apart from the highly addictive nature of nicotine, there are other fears for the health of young people who vape.
Vaping involves inhaling a host of chemicals deep into the lungs over and over again. They can cause many respiratory issues and lung disease. Nicotine can also damage the adolescent brain because it's still developing, and it can impair memory and cognitive function.
Nicola wants to see change so that other kids don't become addicted like Ruby.
I wanted the rules enforced. There are laws against selling vapes with nicotine in, and they're not being enforced.
While Ruby's struggle is still not over,
Irritable.
at least she can count on her mum.
I'm really proud of you.
I'm sorry that this ever happened to you. I'm really sorry that it happened, and yeah, I'll just continue to support you in however we can to get through this.
Thanks, Mum. Thanks for not getting super angry and blowing up.
Good on Ruby too for speaking up.
There's so much that I learned from that, but there must be so many families that are trying to get to grips with this and understand it, and also the seriousness of it. If you need any assistance or have any questions about vaping, call Quitline on 13 Quit, which is 1378 48.